let's collectively discover what can help our Gen Zs in helping them, relieving them from the stresses and these mental health issues. We saw that there are imperatives that marketing and brands need to consider already these days. What are those? Number one, sustainability. And sustainability means practicing environment-friendly practices, not just in their supply chain, but also being sustainability in their internal operations. And then also what we're finding out, aside from environment practices, okay, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusiveness would be also the future for brands and marketing, because this is being clamored already by consumers. They feel only less than 20% feel that they are adequately represented in advertising, okay? And more than a third that really disagree that they're represented in advertising. And this is a wide playing field, you know? There's so many representations that can be done for people. We can talk about not just gender or women empowerment, but we can talk about PWDs, the seniors, and of course the mass market that we have. No, so many aspects need to be studied so that they can be represented in advertising, in our offerings in as brands and marketeers. Okay. Also, close to our heart is this phenomena that's happening, which is the lingering incidence, high incidence of those with mental health. Starting July 2020, we were able to detect already that a significant number, I think there were around, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 out of 10 that were experiencing psychological distress. And what are we talking about? Mild to severe psychological distress amongst our population. And this is more pronounced in 2020 amongst millennials. And then starting 2021, it has become more pronounced amongst the Gen Zs. So we do believe as early as 2020, we do believe that we were already knocking on the doors of brands for brands to have a stake in helping alleviate this. Not just so that it's not just being addressed by the health practitioners or the HR practitioners, but also brands. We take inspiration from a brand back in 2010, which had this campaign about women embracing their either diversity, but also their skin color, their size, no? And we do believe that messages like this, which are empowering, helps in alleviating, the mental worries or stresses. We saw that amongst the younger ones who are experiencing this, apparently they don't have so much outlet. Their outlet would be eating, all right, as against those who are not experiencing any mild to severe mental health. They would have other outlets like some artistic outlet or some other activities. So we need brands to get involved and bring out the Gen Zs in and help them, become more involved in these mental alleviating activities. Okay, other ideas could be encouraging bonding within the family so that there's support for the young, for the Gen Zs. Okay, Please remember that the Gen Zs are our future leaders in this country. So we really need to have a stake in this, and let's collectively discover what can help our Gen Zs in helping them, relieving them from the stresses and these mental health issues.